Their love story had begun in the softest way. Their arranged marriage had surprised everyone because within weeks, Taeyang and Voyan looked like a couple who had fallen in love long before the wedding. He treated her like she was his favorite part of the world, the man who said, Voyan, you are my home, nothing will ever take me away from you. She believed him and he proved it every day. She never imagined that someday she would be right beside him at a few miles away. Wire would stand in the doorway watching him cradle Sam. He would smile at the baby, kiss his forehead, whisper soft words, but he wouldn't even look at her. No hug, no how are you, no did you eat, nothing. She felt like the wall behind him, visible but unseen. When she tried to talk, Kay, you haven't sat with me in days. Baby's diapers have run out. Can you order more? He replied distractedly, like she didn't exist, like she had become only the mother of his child, not the woman he loved. One morning she cooked breakfast while still half asleep. They walked into the kitchen with their son in his arms, kissing the baby's hair, smiling brightly. Ryan watched just tightening. He didn't even glance at her. Ryan, his bottle is not sterilized, he said softly but firmly. Oh, I was about to. It's okay, I will do it. He interrupted, brushing past her. Just months ago, he used to circle his arms around her waist from behind while she cooked. Now he only saw the baby, not her. It's okay, Vayan. The weight of the unspoken words crushed her. You are not needed. He didn't miss you. He doesn't see you. She went to the bedroom alone that night. She pressed her face into his pillows, breathing in the faint scent of his cologne, and she cried until sleep took her. I miss him. I miss the man who held me like I mattered. Her vision blurred. Her legs weakened. The room spun. The knife slipped from her hand. Taeyang's hand trembled violently. He had never felt fear so sharp. They felt punched, alone. How could she feel alone when he was right there? But then he remembered every moment he'd ignored her voice. You didn't look at me, Taeyang. Not once. You only saw our child. Her voice trembled, but it was calm. He had never seen her more distant. Even after returning home, Vayan didn't speak much. She cared for the baby gently, quietly. They tried to help, trying to talk, but she kept a polite distance. He remembered the woman he once promised to love, and he realized he lost himself in fatherhood and abandoned her in the process. Tears slipped down his face. Wyan, I'm sorry, but a sorry was not enough, not anymore. There's nothing left to talk about. Don't say that. You said it first with your actions. His heart cracked. After 2 days, her old college friends visited. After hearing she didn't been well, they cleaned the house 3 times. Wayan Jimin said warmly, you become even more beautiful. Wayan blushed slightly. The soft smile she hadn't shown in months. Taeyang's stomach twisted. Jimin leaned closer and told her, you know, I still remember how half of the college had a crush on you. And Jimin complimented her motherhood glow. They tightened his jaw. Finally, Jimin said playfully, if you were not married, I would still chase you, Wayan. They chalked, lightly chalked. Jimin laughed. Wayan frogs. They stared at her like losing her was suddenly possible, and the feat was unbearable. Expression unreadable. They swallowed hard. I don't like the way he talks to you. He's just a friend. He likes you. That's not my problem. It's my problem. You are my wife. You remember that only today. Silence. That night when she slept next to the baby, he sat on the floor beside her. He held her hand and whispered through tears. I forgot the woman who gave me a son. I forgot the woman I loved more than anything. I forgot you, and I will spend every day proving that I will never repeat that mistake. A tear slid from her closed eyes, but she didn't move. Healing takes time, and he was ready to wait. Once evening, she said softly, some days I still feel invisible. He held her hand gently. It's okay. I will keep standing in front of you. Until you can see me again, she looked at him for a long moment. A small drop of warmth returned to her heart. She let him rest his forehead against her. A gentle, hesitant intimacy, not forgiven, not forgotten, but healing. Then let me hold the pieces with you. She closed her eyes for the first time in a long, etching stretch of months. She turned towards him willingly. He wrapped his arms around her waist gently, afraid she would break. She felt his breath tremble against her neck. She didn't resist. She leaned into him. Their lips touched soft, fragile, hesitant, a kiss that tells of apology, longing, and months of unspoken love. He held her as if rediscovering the privilege. The lights dimmed, the rain grew louder, and they let their broken pieces touch until the pain softened into warmth again.